chance to turtle doves and the turtle doves and the partridge in a pear tree. Christmas nights will look into me. Four calling birds, three got a chance to turtle doves and the turtle doves and the partridge in a pear tree. Calling birds.
Good morning, beautiful people. All right, so I'm starting off my morning. As you can see, I'm in my morning gear. My house is a total mess, or my place, whatever, is a total mess. A lot has been going on the past couple of days. I decided this year, I decided for the past 2 or 3 years that I wanted to participate in the I don't call it Vlogmas, because honestly, to say that I'm gonna sit here and be able to commit to 25 days or whatever, how many days of recording, you guys already see like my inconsistency to even be able to post every week, let alone every day. So I did, tell myself this year I'm gonna commit to doing my 12 days of Christmas. So this is gonna be my day 1 recording. So my 12 days would be just like how regular Vlogmas would be, but just 12 days. Like the last 12 days leading up to Christmas. So I will have, just regular daily, not daily, but like lifestyle vlogs, taking you behind the scenes on different things that I'm doing. And then my regular, get ready with me or chats and things like that I already do. Maybe I can even incorporate some actual like outfit hauls, whatever. I'm gonna basically try to see if I can post for the next 12 days consistently. So take you guys on a roll with me. So again, today is day 1. And like I said, my house is a total mess. And this is how life always happens for me, because when I want to be able to do these things, like life happens and then I kind of get into this funk and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm kind of forcing myself to do it. Even though right now I'm like in a real funk, because those of you guys who've been rocking with me for the past few years know that I've I got a dog a few years ago, like a year before my daughter was born. His name is Nickel Fritz, and last Thursday he was hit by a car and he didn't make it. So I'm like in a real funk, because he was my baby before I had my baby, and like I really feel really bad about the situation. Yeah, so I'm still gonna push through with the 12 days of Christmas. I haven't put up my tree. You guys know that, like you guys know that I wouldn't have put up a tree at this time. So I did get my storage bin out and I'm gonna put my tree up today, but of course I still have a full-time job, so I'm gonna be working up until, I'm gonna force myself to work until 5 p.m. today, which is my normal shift, because I'm always at work until like 9 p.m. and I need to stop that, because I'm not focusing on my business and my brand, because I'm focusing on somebody else's business. So I'm gonna make sure I get off at 5 p.m. today, get this Christmas tree up. I'm actually gonna be finishing up my intro today as well, so I can get that up and going. And then anything else today that I can kind of bring you guys along with, I'll, for a good footage, I'll go ahead and add. Yeah, so like I mentioned to you guys before, like life has a way of like sending me these things that get me into a funk, and then like I really kind of shut down and don't want to do anything anymore. I'm trying to stop that, because I find that to be anti-productive with the path that I'm trying to do as far as being a business owner and financial literacy and all that other good stuff. Like being anti-productive is not where it's at. But yeah, I had a couple of things that were trying to hold me back from getting this 12 days of Christmas thing going for you guys. Like my husband got sick, or he still is kind of sick. So like he's in his quarter of the house, and me and my daughter, we kind of stay out of his way and try to keep the house as disinfected as much, and we keep our vitamin C and stuff up. So me and my daughter is fine, but he was supposed to be the one that was recording my vlogmas intro since like a week and a half ago, and then he ended up getting sick. So yeah, so that kind of threw me off. And Snicker Fred situation, and then of course just my regular daily life, working full time, being a mom, which is not an excuse. This is not what I'm saying. It's not an excuse, but please understand, with all those things, it does kind of like prolong things and make things a little bit harder or a little bit more challenging. And for me in the past, like when it comes to challenge, I'm like, ugh, I kind of just break down. But that's not gonna be that anymore, right? A couple of things I do have to get in the next couple of days, especially if I want to continue with these like daily vlogging. I have like a regular camera, which I think I would use this more for like my regular, not my regular, but like recording, like if I want to do recording out and about. But as far as like my daily vlogging, I want to actually get a smaller vlogging camera, because I have here the Nikon D5600, which is a pretty good camera, way better than what I had before. But the lens is like, it protrudes, so it's like I have to get a specific bag for it. So I can't just put it in my regular bag and just kind of like go about with it. So I want to get like a smaller vlogging camera. I've been looking at the Canon M200, the M500, and also I think I hear about the Sony V5. I gotta get the name of that one, but the Sony V. So between those three cameras I've been looking at, just for like daily vlogging, nothing spectacular. I don't need it to be like, you know, the greatest camera, but I do need to have, you know, be able to have that flip out screen so I can see myself. That was my problem with my other camera. And then of course pixels, 20 megapixels or better, I prefer. Something like that. So I'm looking at that. Just some other things I want to kind of get for like hauls for you guys, especially for the holidays, maybe gift ideas or things that you want to get for yourself. So yeah, I'm going to try to get all those things going for you guys so we can have some content going. Definitely working on, you know, getting my subscribers and views up, because I've actually been in YouTube for a very long time, and you know, I do notice that there are other people that far surpassed my subscribers and subscribers and views. It's not a competition, but I do understand that, you know, with the way I'm going with my pace and not being consistent and not putting quality content in the past has affected that, and I could have probably been a whole lot further in my blogging career. So I want to definitely, well, I have been trying to get a little bit more serious, but I want to make sure I put a bit more oomph in my step, see if we can get this thing popping. So okay, so I'm literally now getting started with putting up the tree. I'm tired, y'all. I was supposed to get off at 5, but yeah, it's about 10 something, and I'm now putting up the tree. Long day. So in addition to work, I did get off in back around probably 7, 8-ish. But my husband has been a little bit under the weather, so I'm dealing with that, plus Odaria, whatever. So I'm gonna try to get this tree up and have you guys sit and watch while I get the tree up. I'm gonna try to get the tree up, and then you guys, of course, can watch while I get the tree up. Honestly, you guys, I don't think I'm gonna be doing the whole shebang this year. Mostly because the space, I've literally began to utilize literally 80% of the capacity of my apartment. Hence why we definitely need to do the tree. I'm not gonna do the whole shebang. I know like last year I did like the window pane like over my kitchen. And then I did like the table setting. I'm not only just not, I'm like really not, I'm in the funk because of the, what's been going on. But like I said, the space also. So for the sake of course, trying to at least have some sort of Christmas for Oderia, I'm gonna go ahead and get the tree up, and then also for prop for my intro, which should have already been completed, you guys. But yeah, so I get like a quick footage of me putting some certain things on the tree, but I'm gonna keep it real simple, real simple. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna prop the camera up, and you guys can watch a little bit while I set up my tree. Nothing spectacular. I didn't even get new decorations this year. I'm just gonna use something I already have, because I had two sets of colors. I had like a blue with silver, and then the year before that I had like a red and goldish pink theme. So I think I'm gonna go back to the red, gold, and pink this year because I did the blue and silver last year. All right, so I'll be jamming to some LMA and some other music while I get this going. Later. you guys. So I am finally done with what would be the last scene of my Vlogmas intro. I don't know how it's gonna turn out because the universe, you know, just don't be allowing me to be great. So we'll see how it all turns out. Everything is a learning experience, so I mean, if it's not what I want it to be this year, I learn and next year. But I'm gonna basically call it a night and see if I can get some. I might even take some rest because I have to put everything together for the intro. But yeah, just gonna get everything going. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically call it a night from here and see if I can put the pieces together to kind of finish up the intro, and we'll see how it turns out. So I will catch you guys on the second day of Christmas. Later.